Hi, welcome back. I lost memory on that last one, but if you're seeing this for the first time, this is part two. We cut this. Has layers of tongue depressors bent around a 2x4, inside 2 layers of veneer. So the tongue depressors give it its strength, and the veneer gives it its a little more decorative than just tongue depressors. And all together it holds it. So a little bit of composite material going on, tongue depressors, paper, and veneer. And we cut it on this product here, Play Matte, which you could Google that and find that. But we're going to clean up the cut and straighten it up by a sanding stick. We already did that here, and you can see how straight that cut is now because we used the sanding stick. We're going to do the same thing with this one. I'm not quite sure what this box or trivet or whatever this is going to be, but it's just an example. Like much of this new craft, we make lots of examples. This one, the tongue depressors are on the inside by themselves, acting as the ribs, and then we have a support tongue depressor on either end and 2 layers of veneer inside there. But this little guy here, we are working more and more with composites, and what we have here is some denim material and a layer of veneer. And then we bent some coffee stir sticks around the tube to create kind of like a barrel effect where they have the ring around the barrels. And we'll put one of those at the top. And this one here we're bending around the bottom. We'll put that one around the bottom. We'll cut this tube probably on this little machine here. Clean sand, put a bottom on it to be a pencil holder. This one got a little away from us. I was trying something new. This one here is also has some jean and denim, or jean material inside 2 layers of veneer, but I used some wood hardener to attempt to harden the veneer, and all of the wood hardener soaked up the jean material, and it started to change its structure, so it warped on us. The wood warped away, but I cut away the end to clean that up, and then I'll cut this end. And I'm not quite sure what that tube is going to be, but we did in fact cut that tube on this machine. So we went in, let's see if I can do this again. We went in sideways to get to the depth we needed, and I used this depth so I could follow that edge with my finger. Then we're able to turn the material at right angle to the blade, and then we're able to just slowly go around that edge and cut, and you can see the outcome where we went in, straightened it up, got in that line, and then was able to follow this edge around. Then we did take it to the sander and sanded this a little bit, or you could use the sanding stick. Like I said, the advantage of this craft is you can work on multiple projects at once. Here is a little canoe. We have some birch bark that we're going to put on the canoe. But this particular one, where we started, was we glued some coffee stir sticks end to end. Then we, this is a paint stir stick here in the middle, just creating something to clamp on. And then just a pipe, and then some accessory tinfoil to beef up and bulk up the center of the canoe. So then we clamped one end, and then we're able to push out the belly of the canoe a little bit to meet this bulk here, to kind of shape around the bulk, and then we clamped it at this end so we get the shape of the canoe. Then we took some really thin coffee stir sticks after soaking for over 24 hours, and we bent those around the ribs. And then I will slowly glue these back together again, or glue them up, and then I will take and slide out the paint stir stick from the middle and this pipe and glue up the two ends. And that will create the shell. And then after the shell is done, then I have some birch bark that I'll put on it. So that's that one. I'm making a little paddle for one of the other boats I made. Note the paper clamps I was using. So here's a paddle, and I'll probably carve this down smooth. And then we have some bench seats. Here's the boat. I'll show you that in a second. Made some bench seats with slots underneath so that the bench seats can stay in position. So the bench could go this way if two men or two people are rowing, or if you wanted to be romantic and you had two bench seats together like this going down the Nile, or if it was a speedboat, you'd probably want your bench seats forward. So yeah, just playing around with all sorts of fun things. And then if you were angry with each other, you'd have one seat going this way and one seat going that way. Look at the advantages. So we have a big ship down here that we're working on, much like the treehouse over here. It somewhat gets abandoned, but I need to deal with those. So I hope you're enjoying our tips and tricks, shop talk, and projects. This coming week we're going to be at the Seattle 2013 Mini Maker Fair. So that'll be a big deal. And then we're also going to the Port Townsend Wooden Boat Festival, and that's why I'm creating the ships and boats and things. Thanks. Subscribe if you haven't already. Keep in touch. Thanks. Bye.